Good morning, Becky, and welcome to Hometown Living.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Mosaic, because before this, I didn't really know who they were or what they did.
Yeah, so Mosaic has been around, generally speaking, for over 100 years, like
Wow.
112 years. We're in 12 different states, so it's not just locally, but our local agency here has, in northern Indiana, we're coming up on 40 years that we've been here.
Wow. And tell us about the services that you provide.
Yeah, we serve adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So we have about 50 adults that we serve right now. We have 11 homes through St. Joe and Elkhart counties, and we serve them in order for them to have their best life, really. And so, yeah.
So tell me about the programs that you offer.
So we have, obviously, those that live in our homes, they have 24/7 care. And so they are able to, we have full medical staffing for them. So whether it is medication dispersal at home, or, I mean, just think of anything that you would have in your home that you need, but you need help with it, right? So we have that. And then we are also able to facilitate any doctor's appointments they have, or therapy that they go to, or maybe they have therapists that come into the home. And then we also have day program. And so that's my favorite part, because we are a community-based day program. We are not just sitting in the same room all day long. We are out in the community, and we are going to the mall, and we're going to watch movies, and we are going and serving and volunteering at places throughout the communities. We're going to churches that allow us to use their space and shooting hoops and doing all kinds of things. And essentially, each individual that comes, if they have a particular goal, a dream, they have something in their passion, then we work with them individually, as well as their guardians or other natural supports, to make that happen. It's not a cookie cutter, it's very individual. And so that is just, that's the most rewarding part, is seeing those dreams and those goals achieved. So,
What does it mean for these individuals to be able to live independently?
So, you know, a lot of these individuals, in fact, I talked to a young adult the other day who had shared with another family member who said, you know, the worst thing about becoming an adult is that I'm never going to be able to work. I'm never going to be able to live by myself. I'm never going to be able to drive a car. And these are the assumptions and the stereotypes that we get to just bust wide open and say, that's not true though. You can do all of these things, and we are here to support you and to help you do those things. And when that realization happens, when that thing, whatever it is for that person, is able to come to fruition, the look on their face, the look on their guardian or their support or their friends, the look on our faces when we get to see that happen, it is just sheer joy.
And what does it mean for like a parent or a guardian to know that their loved one can live independently?
Yeah, many of these parents and guardians live with a certain amount of fear and unknown, because, you know, we like to think that we're never going to get old, Kim.
You're right.
Because we look so great. I mean, you look so great, right?
We do.
We do. The truth of the matter is that's not the case.
Right.
And so, you know, if I am putting my whole world into caring for, you know, my child that has an intellectual or developmental disability, and all of a sudden I realize I'm not going to be here forever, what then? And the what then is another place where Mosaic can step in and say, your child, whether they are an adult or, you know, whatever age they are, they have a home here. Mosaic is their family. Mosaic is their home. And we work with them on, you know, all of the legal elements of that too. We have so many different supports from all over the country that we're able to give to them, so that they can feel at peace that if something would happen, their loved one is going to be just fine. We have their back.
Give me an example of a goal or a dream that one of the participants has shared with you.
There's a lot. We have someone who has they're quite involved, and but they are reliant upon a wheelchair to get around, and it's a simple thing, you know. They love here in our area. They love the superhero museum,
Oh,
so they want to go to the superhero museum. It's not something that they need, you know, it's not food and shelter, but living a life fulfilled
yes.
is more than food and shelter.
Yes.
So let's get in that van and let's go to the superhero museum
I love that.
and have the time of your life.
I love that.
Right?
I love that. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you for shedding
you.
light on what Mosaic does
Yes.
for these special individuals in our community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you would like to learn more about Mosaic, just head over to mosaicinfo.org and don't forget to check them out on social media.